If I gave you $10,000 today, what would you do with it? Would you pay off your debt? Would you start a business? Would you invest it? Here's the truth. If you don't have a goal, your money will disappear. What's up, millionaires in the making? I'm your host, Ty Aarons, and welcome to Chapter 7 of Financial Intelligence 101. Today, we're doing something that most people skip, and that's why they stay broke, like realistically. We're setting your initial financial goals because before you touch a budget, a credit card, or investment app, you need a destination. Think of your money like a car. If you don't know where you're going, it doesn't matter how full the tank is. You just drive around in circles. Your budget is gas. A goal is the map. Or, like we like to say here at the MITM Club, your roadmap. And right now, we're going to sketch your personal roadmap. Short-term, medium-term, and long-term. You don't need perfect answers. You just need to start. So let's break it down. Short-term goals. These are the wins that build momentum. The little victories that get you believing, I could actually do this. Here are a few examples. Save $500 for emergencies. You'd be so surprised how few people have $500 to $1,000 put aside for an emergency. So you set this first very small goal, you're already off to the races. You're already setting yourself up to win. Maybe paying off one credit card or buying back your time by clearing a small debt. Anytime you're in debt to anyone, any debt that you have, you sold your future earning potential now. So I owe this money, I got to pay interest on it. You're giving away your future money. So you can buy back your time because so many of us work hourly or time. We trade time for dollars right now. You can buy back your time in the future by clearing a small debt. Maybe a goal is to set aside $100 a month for a dream trip or a training course. Maybe you want to read one finance book or complete this video series. Yes, that can be a goal. Ask yourself, what will make me feel proud in the next 6 months? And then write that down. Now, here's a pro tip. And this is a very, very important tip. Anytime I do goal setting, people get stuck on this. Don't go too big here. This is about confidence and consistency. Wins that feel real are more important than the big lofty dreams right now. I mean, I'm always going to tell you, your dreams are possible when you write them down. It's extremely valuable to think bigger and expand your mind. But right now, we just want to get you started. So don't go too big or you'll get lost in the sauce. Next, we have medium-term goals. Think 1 to 3 years. These are growth goals. They require planning, but also deliver real lifestyle upgrades. Maybe you want to boost your credit score by 50 points, 100 points. Maybe you want to get certified in a new skill or a new trade. Maybe you want to save for a car or put a deposit down on your first apartment. Maybe you want to build an emergency fund that covers 3 to 6 months of living. And it's actually so crazy that it takes about 2 years. If you're doing 15% of your income, it takes 2.5 years to just save 6 months of your living. Maybe that's something you want to work towards. Think, what kind of life do I want to build over the next few years? These goals connect your vision to your discipline. It's the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Then we have our long-term goals. This is 5+ years. This is when we really start to go big. Okay? Dream big, think big. This includes things like buying your first home, starting up a business, investing consistently in a portfolio, planning for early retirement or financial freedom, traveling the world or funding your kids' education. These goals may seem far off now, but they matter right now because how you spend, save, and invest today shapes whether these goals ever become real. Don't worry if your long-term goals feel fuzzy. Just write them down anyways, because written goals activate your brain differently. A goal written is a goal multiplied. In fact, if you haven't already done it, make sure you check out our vision casting webinar episode where we talk about how to cast your vision 15 years into the future and then work your way backwards to the present. It'll make things so much simpler for you when you can see where you want to go. Let's be honest. Most people won't do this. Most people don't write down their financial goals. Well, why is that? Well, maybe they have fear of failure. Maybe they're feeling uncertainty. Maybe they just never learned how to. But guess what? Avoidance is more expensive than mistakes. Even an imperfect goal gives you clarity. So stop waiting to have it all figured out. Just start where you are here. Now, once your goals are written, here's what happens. You start making better decisions. You feel focused and not frantic. You say no to things that don't serve you. You say yes to the things that align with your mission. Goals give your money a purpose, and purpose creates power. Now grab your workbook, a journal, or the notes app on your phone and write down one goal for the next 6 months, one goal for the next 1 to 3 years, one goal for the next 5 to 10 years. These don't need to be perfect. They just need to be honest. Once they're written, you're no longer just surviving. You're designing your financial life on purpose. So here's your action step, millionaires in the making. Write your 3 financial goals down, short, medium, and long term. Then drop one of them in the comments below so you can speak it into existence. If you've already got your goals, revisit them, refine them, and level them up. Now you have something that 90% of people don't, a written plan to where to put your money and where your money is going to take you. This is where clarity starts, and the future chapters will build the tools to help you get there. Hit that like button if you feel focused, finally. Make sure you subscribe so you don't lose momentum, and share this with someone who's ready to get intentional with their income. Stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Give 'em that creme de la creme whenever I spit